There are 5 things your cat does for no one else in the world. Not for other family members, not for strangers, not for anyone who hasn't earned it, only for one person. And if you recognize these 5 things, you'll know that you were chosen. Cats don't love easily. That's not a criticism. It's the truth of what they are. They are animals who survived by being selective, about where they rest, about who they trust, about who gets access to the parts of them that are soft and unguarded. Most people in a cat's life get the surface, the polite acknowledgement, the tolerance, the occasional moment of proximity that could mean anything. And then there's one person who gets something different, something that doesn't get extended to anyone else, no matter how long they've known the cat, no matter how much food they've offered. These 5 behaviors are how your cat says that you are that person, not with words, not with drama, with something quieter and far more precise. Sleeping belly up near you. The belly is the most vulnerable place on a cat's body. Every predator instinct they carry, and they carry many, written deep into a nervous system that hasn't changed much in millions of years, tells them to protect it. In the wild, a cat sleeping on their back is a cat that has made a catastrophic error. In a domestic environment, a cat sleeping on their back is a cat that has made a decision. The decision is about you. Research on feline sleep behavior shows that cats only adopt fully exposed sleep positions in environments they have assessed as completely safe, and near individuals they have assessed as completely trustworthy. This isn't comfort. Comfort is sleeping curled in a warm spot. This is something beyond comfort. This is your cat's nervous system, at its most unconscious and unguarded, deciding that your presence is not a variable it needs to protect against. They are not just sleeping near you, they are sleeping as if you weren't there, which, in the language of a cat, is the highest compliment their unconscious mind can pay. Watch for it. The fully exposed belly, rising and falling slowly in the space beside you. That's not a cat being comfortable. That's a cat being safe. And safe, for them, means you. If reading that just made you think of a specific moment with your cat, this channel is built for exactly that feeling. Subscribe so you don't miss what's next. The trill. Most people know their cat's meow, but the trill is different, shorter, softer, a sound that rolls rather than opens, somewhere between a purr and a chirp, produced with the mouth almost closed. It is the most intimate vocalization a cat makes. Mother cats use the trill with their kittens, a contact call that means I'm here, I see you, come with me. It carries warmth in a way that the meow, which is largely a human-directed sound, simply doesn't. And adult cats, who largely stop using complex vocalizations with each other, reserve the trill for one specific context, individuals they are fully bonded to. Research by Dr. Suzanne Schutz at Lund University, analyzing cat vocalizations across different social contexts, found that trilling occurs almost exclusively in interactions with bonded companions, and in humans' presence, only with people the cat has classified as their own. When your cat trills at you, when they walk into the room and make that small rolling sound before they've even reached you, they are not making a noise. They are greeting you in the voice they reserve for the people they love. Most cats have one person who gets the trill. If you're hearing it, that person is you, head to head. There is a moment that some cat owners have experienced and never quite found the words for. Your cat climbs up beside you, and instead of settling nearby or headbutting your hand, they press their head directly against yours, forehead to forehead, or temple to cheek, and they stay there. This is called head bunting at its most intimate form, and it is categorically different from the cheek rubbing most owners know. Cheek rubbing deposits scent, it marks. Head-to-head contact shares it. In feral colony research, this behavior appears almost exclusively between cats who have lived together for extended periods, cats who groom each other, sleep pressed together, and move through the world as a bonded unit. It is the physical declaration of we belong to the same group. Not I am comfortable with you. Not I enjoy your company. We are the same, You are mine. I am yours. Dr. John Bradshaw's work on feline social structure describes scent-sharing behaviors like this as among the most socially significant acts in a cat's behavioral repertoire. When your cat presses their head against yours, in that quiet, deliberate way, they are doing something they would do with no one who hadn't completely earned their world. Let it happen. Don't move, don't speak. Just be the person they decided you were. The paw on your face. You're asleep. And at some point in the night, you become aware of something small and warm on your cheek, or your forehead, or your shoulder reaching toward your face. Your cat's paw, placed there quietly, not needing, not asking for anything, just resting. This one is hard to explain through pure biology, because unlike the belly exposure or the trill, this behavior has no clear survival function. It is not territorial. It is not communicative in any obvious sense. It asks for nothing and announces nothing. It is simply contact, chosen in the dark while you are asleep and cannot respond, which means it is contact without any expectation of return, the purest form of it. Some researchers describe this as an extension of the needing behavior, a comfort-seeking gesture rooted in kittenhood, directed in adult cats at individuals who carry the same emotional weight as the mother once did. That framing is clinical. The feeling of it is not. Your cat reached for you in the middle of the night because being near you wasn't enough. They needed to feel that you were there. And they did it while you were sleeping, which means they didn't do it for you. They did it for themselves. There is no clearer way to say I need you than to reach for someone who can't even see you doing it. Closing their eyes in your gaze. Eye contact, for a cat, is not neutral. Between cats who are not bonded, sustained eye contact is a challenge. It carries weight. It requires a response. Most cats, with most people, will look away before the moment becomes too much. And then there is what happens with you. You look at your cat. They look back. And instead of looking away, they close their eyes. Slowly, deliberately. Not the quick blink of a distracted animal. A long, soft closing, like the end of a sentence that didn't need to be finished out loud. This is the slow blink, documented, studied, and confirmed as a signal of relaxed trust in feline behavioral research. A 2020 study at the University of Sussex found that cats were significantly more likely to approach humans who had slow blinked at them than those who hadn't. The signal is recognized. It is meaningful. It is a response to safety. But there is something beyond the mechanics of it that becomes clear only when you've seen it enough times. Your cat is not looking away because they're uncomfortable. They are closing their eyes while holding your gaze, which means they are choosing in that moment to not need to watch. They are surrendering vigilance. In front of you. Because of you. For an animal whose entire survival architecture is built around constant environmental monitoring, that surrender is everything. It means, when I am with you, I don't need to be ready for anything. You are enough. None of these 5 things are loud. None of them will make a video that goes viral. None of them will be noticed by anyone else in the room. They are quiet, private, and entirely yours. The belly rising and falling in the space beside you. The small rolling sound as they cross the room toward you. The forehead pressed against yours in the dark. The paw resting on your face for no reason except that you were there. The eyes that close because they finally don't need to stay open. Your cat chose you. Not because you fed them first. Not because you were the one who brought them home. Not because of anything you did on any particular day. Because of the accumulated weight of all the days. The ordinary moments. The quiet evenings. The times you simply stayed. That's what trust is built from. Not grand gestures, just presence, over and over, until one day they closed their eyes in front of you and decided you were safe enough to stop watching. You were chosen, and now you know exactly how they've been showing you. If this made you see your cat differently, the next video is already waiting.